Let's not be shy about it. If you put a man rabbit with his ningley-doo into a cow cage with a lady rabbit who hasn't got a winkle, then you get the Crow Show with your host.
An Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman. And I think an Australian as well.
So,
sit back,
relax,
and enjoy.
Yeah, but you're not catching
Okay,
it.
hold on.
Yo! Okay, we are...
Are we live?
We are live.
Live! All right.
So before we get in the show, I just got to say this. I need that presentation on video, man, because I got to figure out how the hell you're going to throw cartoon characters in the middle of your presentation.
It's about platypuses, man. I got pictures of Perry the Platypus in there. Like I have like under their habitat, like under what they do, like under their niche. I have Secret Agent.
Well, anyway, we just started the show, so
but now the show's going, so we'll talk something else. Yeah. welcome to the Crow Show. We're full of shit.
Right. The most unprofessional show there can be on the internet.
I like your radio voice.
It works. It works. I was watching some Friends, my bad.
I was watching Friends as well.
A car ride with a weird podcast.
You don't say nada.
All right, so I think this week we're going to talk about my topic.
Guns in Hawaii problem.
Yes.
I think that's a good way to go.
Constitutional rights. I get my state's rule. But this one, I don't get it at all.
All right, hold on. First off, what's your state's rule?
Well, let's discuss the topic first.
Well, you want to...
All right, so essentially what happened was Hawaii went ahead and legalized medicinal marijuana use. Yay, awesome for them. Into what they wrote into the bill, though... Oh, there's a hell of an echo.
Yeah.
What they wrote into the bill was that essentially everybody who owns a gun already that gets a medical marijuana card will have to either turn in their weapons or assign them over to somebody else. So I mean, you don't really have to give them up. You can sign ownership over to your wife or your spouse, life partner.
The article that I read specifically stated veterans suffering from PTSD that receive medicinal marijuana have to sign over any and all weapons.
Not specifically veterans, but that article, I know what article you're talking about. That was from the Weed for Warriors project. That's they're specifically talking about veterans there because veterans are included, but it's everybody.
Yeah. Me being a veteran myself, then my response to that would be, you can have my guns when you take them out of my cold dead fingers.
Right.
Man,
so yeah, this pisses me off because all they're doing is they're targeting people who use medical marijuana. It's just more stigma attached to it. For no reason.
Well, and I can tell you what, all those veterans who are using medical marijuana aren't using it anymore. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah, they're not going to give up their guns.
Now that we touched on the Hawaii law, in my state, you just can't have a concealed carry card and be on a medical marijuana card, too. Which I kind of get.
That makes sense.
I totally get that.
Okay,
I don't see how that makes sense.
No, I will give Illinois credit where that's due. Because
a concealed carry?
A concealed carry.
What does medical marijuana have to do with
I also don't think you should have a concealed carry card if you're on any type of psychiatric medicine at all. Antidepressants, pain meds, anything that can alter your state of mind. You don't get to fucking carry a gun.
See, and that's where my problem with the whole thing comes in. I don't have an issue with that sort of legislation, but when you specifically single out marijuana, because pot makes you want to shoot people.
They should... No, pot just makes you want to calm down.
right?
Like,
Like,
why
pot
are
makes me the only thing
a,
pot makes me want to kill is a fucking pizza.
dude, a stoner is the best way to diffuse a situation.
Oh,
Not a drunk person. That's the worst way to diffuse a situation. But
Exactly,
a stoner's just going, hey, man.
Now here's the other question.
Why you guys gotta be so angry, dude?
Do they screen for alcoholism when they give you a license to carry?
No.
Is there any?
No. It's you just take a training course.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even a psychiatric evaluation, which I think
yeah.
you should have.
are they trying to do something?
I know
with,
I wouldn't pass.
Is this a reason for people trying to sell what they have, or what is?
Essentially, what it's an argument for is that by making legislation like this, God damn that echo.
You got some good reapers there.
I'm sorry.
Like it's
probably
I don't know who it is. Oh, it could be.
Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the topic.
Yeah, because I noticed the
Making
sound's not
legislation
down.
like this that singles out marijuana, it's furthering that stigma, and it's keeping full legalization and even full use medically from.
How about
progressing at all.
research, even?
Even research, yeah, because they won't decriminalize it on a federal level.
I mean, come on. The whole spiel for why marijuana became a first-class drug was based on it would make the United States population schizophrenic. That was their basis for this.
The whole basis, everything that was based on, was proven to be false.
Well,
Exactly.
Let's just take a step back here. Okay. This is just another way for fascism to infringe upon our Second Amendment right.
Yes.
No, you don't even have to say fascism. Just say Democrats, dude.
Oh, no.
That's what he said.
No. Okay, liberalism, Democrats, whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay. Back in the 80s, Ronald Reagan on a live TV interview said, in the future, fascism will return in the form of liberalism. How fucking right he was.
See, I'm not even trying to get political with it. It's just,
it's against our fucking rights. We are allowed
to look
at
it, man.
And you know what? I would dare say
but that's how they get around
it. The Declaration of Independence even includes
hang on.
marijuana.
Any
right
way
to
you look at it, it's going to get political because it's our constitutional right.
Yeah, but
it's
at the same point the way that the law works with that is because it's still class. It's a class A narcotic, right?
So we got a law-abiding citizen who has a genuine medical issue that requires the use of medical marijuana. They're going to take his gun because of said marijuana use that's used for a genuine medical issue.
Because it may be legal in that state.
Who's not on marijuana, okay, and he's got some kind of mental instability, and they're not going to take his gun. What they need to do is give these people psychological evaluations. Strict psychological evaluations.
I fully agree with that. I think you should need a full psych eval. Like, even I would love to own a gun, but if I went in there and told them,
you need to have a full psych eval if you want to buy a gun.
If I go in and say, yeah, I want to buy this fucking MPX, and they're like, okay, well, why do you need a submachine gun? If I say because it's fucking cool and I want it for the zombie apocalypse, I'm not gonna get that gun.
Or if you say because you played enough Call of Duty, you need to have a submachine, just like what you used.
Did you know Hawaii is also booting semi-automatic weapons? I'm like, what are you using? A musket? Like,
I know, right?
You can use a revolver. I've seen dudes who can shoot a revolver faster than an automatic weapon can shoot its bullets.
It's gonna be like the Old West down there.
Like, give me a break. It just means you have to reload faster.
I just think of those little flowery neckwear that they wear, and women dancing around in grass skirts, and that's all I think about when I think about Hawaii. I've never been there, so hearing about this
Hawaii,
kind of stuff is
no, dude.
I went
Hawaii's
once
awesome.
as a child.
But you know what the problem is? Hawaii nowadays, like, while their overall crime rate isn't horrible compared to, like, the main
LA.
states. No, main states. It's the burglar or home break-ins that are the problem.
Really?
I was reading some shit. They do a 1 through 100 scale.
Yeah.
It's, I think, 20 for just crime overall. 1 being the lowest, 100 being the highest. And then, like, the average in the continental states is, I think it's like 36.
So are you saying they don't need their guns anyway?
No, but the problem is there's fucking
They'll get
1 to
sold.
100, a 66.8 rating for home burglaries. You need your guns. Home burglaries would be the main reason to keep your guns.
That is
Well,
very true.
I mean, it was
It
a
is
small.
like the main.
it
That's
was
the main
kind of a
reason
s-
everybody gives.
It was a
home
small
defense.
tribe before we conquered it, so they probably shared everything. So they're probably used to sharing everything. I don't know.
Wait, did you just say we conquered Hawaii?
Yeah.
We didn't conquer Hawaii. They were like, yeah, we want to be part of you.
We took over it.
No,
we didn't conquer though.
They-
we just, we
no,
struck
they
the-
they were
voted.
voted.
They
were
took a
voted
vote.
into a state after Hawaii petitioned the continental U.S. that they wanted
Yes.
to become a part of the U.S.
And then
They
they
petitioned us,
voted
we voted.
themselves.
Oh, I thought we just walked in
to
there
become
and
No.
No,
They're
we just
like,
started
oh,
hanging
yeah,
out
we
there.
don't-
They're like,
bro.
hey man, we want. They were like, hey dude, we want what you guys got.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
And now it's like the most popular place on the planet.
Well, we did a lot of pineapple trade with Hawaii. You know, that was basically the foundation between them and the continental U.S.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
'cause
Yep.
for some reason people love that shit.
Mhm.
Pineapple? It
I'm not a
goes.
pineapple fan.
Dude, pineapple's delicious.
Pineapple and
I don't know if
sugar
I can talk to you anymore, bro.
cane. It was actually pineapple and sugar cane.
Oh, praise Jesus for sugar cane. I don't even believe in Jesus, and I'll thank
So,
you.
like- oh,
Jeez.
God.
Oh,
Yes, I'll tell you what. The fact that people want to take people's guns away. I get it if he's got, like, some fully automatic assault rifle. You don't need that.
There's a lot of guns that we're allowed
Like-
to have. Like,
like
even
that
the even the
video
MDX
I
that I
put up
mentioned.
in-
Like,
But at the
I could
same
fly
time,
that
Hold on.
I don't need a fucking submachine
I-
gun.
Dude, I
Why-
could do more damage with a semi-automatic rifle
No,
with a
no.
scope on it
I had.
than I could with a fucking fully automatic assault rifle. You know why? Because I have to be close to the people when I shoot a fully automatic assault rifle.
No, you don't. Actually,
I can be.
This is
Well,
coming.
okay,
from-
you don't. I do. So fuck off. I'm talking about
Well,
average non-military
okay,
trained
well,
U.S.
here,
citizen.
I
That'd
just
be
put
me.
up
I'm a
a
good
video.
shot with a rifle. I love that video, by the way. I love that video.
Infamous for live.
Okay,
Chris wants to talk.
so now I just put up a video in the clan chat earlier today that
Oh, yes.
gave the best description.
like
it is. It
of
is.
an
That was
assault
awesome. Look,
that
this
anybody's ever
is a golf club. If I choose to walk up to someone and hit them with it, it becomes an assault club.
Yep,
Yeah, that's true.
Assault is a verb, not a noun.
that was the best description of any assault weapon that I've ever seen. I had to share it.
I liked it. I do gotta say.
So
My whole point with this is just I don't like it that they're singling out marijuana users.
right, yeah,
I'm sorry,
and,
but if people have a prescription for marijuana and you're
Yeah.
you're gonna say, okay, well you can't own a gun. How come people with opiate prescriptions,
And that's worse than marijuana.
right?
well, what I don't understand is they're calling marijuana an antidepressant, and then they're saying you can't have the gun. So you're worried about, like, well, if you're depressed and now you can have your gun, doesn't that seem like a double whammy? Versus if you're not depressed and you can have a gun, well, it's like, well, good. Now you're just using it for protection. Yeah, I don't get that
now
at
you
all.
might just fuck it off yourself instead of cleaning it in your underwear.
Is there any law where if you blow over a, I don't know, 0.08 or 0.02 alcohol and you have your concealed carry permit and you have your gun on you while you're out,
I brought that up earlier. Yeah, nobody screens for alcoholism or anything along those lines when you get a gun.
Well, so yeah, I don't. Well, I'm watching The Punisher, the season 1, episode 6, at that point where the guy's out in front of the courthouse protesting.
Yeah,
and,
that one.
And me and my wife just, went off on each other about it because my wife feels like, why doesn't the guy just move? And I keep saying, why should he?
Move.
He doesn't have
what?
to.
Move.
He doesn't have to move.
Protest.
Well, he's not even protesting.
Yeah,
he has the right to hand out flyers.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, well, why'd he get so angry? And I said, because the police officer's being rude to him, like
he's infringing on his rights.
Yeah, he's infringing on his rights, and you're supposed to. I said, you know what he should have done? He should have just went into the courthouse and filed a complaint right then and there.
There's two sides to that coin. Yes, I agree. The officer was infringing on his rights. He was pushing him. He was making shit up. Okay, but the second side of the coin, his PTSD kicked in on top of everything. So he was getting angrier and angrier and angrier.
But he did not ever get physical or violent.
He never got physical.
Still took
No,
it
but
down.
he didn't get the clue that the cop was going to be a total asswipe and literally say, "Oh, did you just reach for my gun?"
Why I say
as soon as the cop said that, he should have
kicked
just
in
slowly
and-
backed up and walked away because it's that point in time that he should have said, "This is a dirty cop." And
yeah, but it's just coming down to, should we all walk with body cams? Should everybody just have a body cam now and be like, look, what you've been recorded?
No, I'm not.
We're working up to it.
I'm not down for the circle type of life. Like, I'm totally open. Go fuck yourself. I'm not open.
You know what happened to me today?
Police officers, I think for police officers, when they're on duty, that kind of would make sense. But for everybody else,
I fully agree.
Everybody else, I mean,
I don't feel like it's
you know what?
For the cops' protection.
Yes, it is for the cops' protection. I don't trust people being arrested. You know why? Because I've been arrested before.
There's more shitty people. There's more shitty people.
Yeah, exactly.
More worried about those shitty people.
I'm so honest when I get arrested. My lawyer was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like
I just said,
I was told to listen to the police when I got growing up, and I did it. Like, I'd run from him. I wouldn't listen to stop unless he was like right there. And then I'd be like, "Oh shit!"
I didn't listen to stop till I saw the gun.
I tried to run.
No, not even.
I tried to run from the cops once, and you know what they said?
I never saw a gun.
Stop or release the dog.
That's the only white privilege I got, yo.
Well, in today's world, everybody's got a camera.
I can't outrun a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen 5-year-olds holding a cell phone recording shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody's got a camera in today's world. So even if the cop didn't have a body cam, somebody's getting that shit on video somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Considering like a whole bunch of people belong to this Cop Watch Association,
right?
I'm like,
I had a class.
You guys are just
where,
asking.
The kid behind me came in talking about how these two girls on the pulling into the parking lot damn near ran him off the road. And so he pulled over and they pulled over behind him and they started fucking getting in his face and screaming at him like it was his fault. And
yeah, my wife got cut off the other day and then the guy
this other kid was like, "Oh man, I got there too late. I only got half of it on video." I'm like, who the fuck cares that you got there too late to catch it all on video?
Yeah,
when did that become a regret?
It probably
because you get a good scoop on something that happens, you could sell it to the news companies, make
some people
$5,000 in one video.
What are you fucking Jake Gyllenhaal? You're gonna be fucking Nightcrawler going
shit.
around.
You need to look. Oh damn! I forget what the TV show is now. It's on Netflix though. They're chasers. They listen to fucking police radio.
Yep.
And they fucking film shit for news companies and sell it to them every night.
That's what I just said. That was Nick.
The show was filmed after dark.
Yeah, Brent, I would say you're right with that there, but it's just a discussion where having here. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on with the chat with Brent, but he said a couple things.
But
no,
but you know, as far as cameras go, I mean, look at the bullshit that's going on with former President Obama's daughter. So what? She smoked a damn cigarette. Who gives a fuck?
Did you say President Obama's dog smoked a cigarette?
With me, he's yeah, fuck that dude. I want my 2 votes back.
Okay, no, I'm just saying. That's an instance. His daughter got filmed smoking a cigarette.
Oh, I thought you said President Obama's dog.
She got filmed in a fucking bikini twerking too. Who gives a shit? I don't care. She's a fucking teenager. Why? This is the same concept of why the news has a hard-on for giving Donald Trump a hard time.
That's why I said Disney's the biggest group of pedophiles.
Well, Trump.
Dude, I do get he's a jackass. I get it. Listen, I do get it. But if you really look at it overall, he's actually not been that bad. It's just the way the news has portrayed him. It's just he can't get a fucking edge up.
To be honest, I
everyone's like, we're gonna disagree with him just because he's Donald Trump.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
Well, he does a lot of really stupid shit. I mean, look.
I do.
North Korea's about to unsuccessfully launch a missile into the Pacific Ocean at us.
I know. Dude, I've kept up so much on the Korean missile launches, and to the best of my knowledge, none of them have made it over like 40 miles.
No, they're essentially working with firecrackers and duct tape.
Dude, they're gonna nuke themselves.
That's why everybody's.
We
freaking
won't
out, but it's
even
like,
need
come
to
on.
go to war with them. They're gonna nuke themselves.
Yeah, until it's fucking Orange Dawn, motherfucker.
Guys, you know we have defense missiles.
Come on, nothing
take
for
down
Orange
that shit
Dawn.
Before
the ballistic missile that they have.
We have defense missiles?
You didn't know that?
They're hidden all over the United
I
States.
clearly knew that. That was a joke. I was just knocking on how obvious.
The ballistic.
Who knows, Brad?
Where'd you get that
We
in?
never know with you.
Okay. This morning's news on Associated Press.
When we think you're gonna zig,
I was reading an article on their new ballistic missile, which our experts say has the capability of reaching the mainland.
Yeah, you know what?
And there's a picture of that bastard.
The ones, hang on, real quick.
North Korean president.
All the missiles they tested
like a fucking ant
had the ability to reach at least Hawaii. The furthest they got a missile to go was like 40 miles.
Yep.
So maybe this one will go 140. They still nuked themselves. Poof! Gone. The whole problem in that northern sector, that little area.
Well, the thing is,
dude, I'm like,
I'm not even worried about that, really.
Trump's not a bitch like Obama. He's not going to be like, oh, you're doing nuclear testing now. It's against the law in the whole world, but we'll just let it slide.
I don't know. I'm not worried about that, really.
Osama bin Laden.
But what if
first day of like
Obama,
dude.
Obama.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You calling Obama a bitch when, like, the first day in office, he's like, let's kill that son of a bitch.
He didn't even do that. Not first day office.
Those operations were in effect
3 months before. Yeah, they were always in effect. And 3 months before he was going to get elected again.
It was just to gain public.
Yeah.
That's why they waited.
Obama has nothing to do. Obama didn't pull the trigger. They already had a special force in op to try to capture or kill this person. So,
which you all know how I feel about that. I still think he should have been tried. Could have killed him.
All that.
I agree.
I love, like Ralphie May said.
I actually saw
I love the fact that they killed him and dropped him into the ocean like a fucking Decepticon. Bloop.
Yeah.
You know why they did that, right?
Like Megatron.
So there wouldn't be a mass or a way to go to him to worship him.
Exactly.
Yep, I know.
They didn't want him to become a martyr.
I understand them. They're Muslims.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this, with the whole gun law, or I don't know what the hell it's called. What was it called? Zodiac? The Hawaiian.
Which one?
Your Second Amendment right?
No, I'm saying like taking away. You know, like you can either
the guns in Hawaii
one, weed or
I don't. Yeah, it's just
I don't know
their
what the name
medical
for that
marijuana
was.
protocol with the bill that they wrote.
Okay,
essentially,
it was the MMJ
because
versus
it's
turning
still federally illegal.
Mm-hmm.
They are requiring anybody who wants a card to either turn in or sign their guns over to somebody else.
Rude.
So I mean, if you're married or you have a have a significant other.
If everybody there gets stoned,
you can sign them over to that first.
If everybody there gets stoned and loses all their guns, then
right, or you can just keep buying your pot on the black market and instead of enriching your state and country,
don't you think it's
suspicious though that it's
Hawaii?
Else.
Probably a better rate. It sounds like it's an experiment. Honestly, it's like the government being like, "All right, we're going to do an experiment real quick to see if we can take people's pick."
Oh my god, dude! Fucking it's. They chose Hawaii because it's a control group. They're separated from the rest of us.
Exactly.
I told you this. I told you this.
Let's see if, the government would do that type of shit. Let's see.
Well, they tested
shit out if America will pick
I just hit the level of medication that you were on when you suggested.
And you're missing you're missing the other side of it. If Hawaii suddenly says pot is up and guns are down, what does that say to other countries who are in range to go to Midway and try to attack, Hawaii again?
They've been attacked before, so if they get attacked
Midway's
again, nobody
has fucking 400 miles from Hawaii.
Midway.
Why would you say Midway and Hawaii? You do know they're nowhere near each other, right?
Well, all right, 400 miles isn't that far when it comes down to coast and all that.
Hawaii is further than 400 miles away.
Yeah, I would assume.
How far away?
I don't have a map in front of me. It wasn't intended to. Jeez, you missed the whole point.
Well, you shouldn't have fucking done set us.
All right.
Let's get past this here.
What? No, hold on, Sal. What island should I have said, Smarty Pants? You name the island before you even Google it, dickhead. What island was I supposed to say? Whatever. What country? What am I? What is it?
Okay. Hold on. I get the point you're both trying to make. Hawaii's having to put down their arms if they're getting marijuana. Okay.
Sorry, my phone won't Google while I'm doing fucking podcasts.
Googling.
But honestly, you know what island you should have said if you were talking about Hawaii? Hawaii, Honolulu, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying what
you
country?
said Midway.
What? All right. Wasn't the right word. What country?
Midway's Germany, by the way. I believe.
What country?
I'm gonna have to
would benefit like Japan. Japan could suddenly say, "Let's take over Hawaii."
I don't see, dude.
But Japan would never do that because Japan
that's not
allies with the U.S.
Dude, Japan loves us. I don't know why.
There's no such thing as allies.
Japan
with the
loves
US.
us because we buy all their fucking electronics.
Well, we buy the coding in their video games. We buy their fucking video games. Japan makes all your fucking video games. Or at least the graphics for them.
A lot of Sony products.
We have a great relationship with Japan. We keep them being invaded from China, and they give us video games. It's a win-win situation.
Well, what if China decided to attack?
There'd be no way they could defend whether they have guns or not, actually. Believe it or not.
Yeah, dude. Well, it depends. Because we have satellites now, dude. That's not even true.
No.
ICBM with just a large bomb and blow them to pieces.
To attack the U.S., we'd be fucked because it's like 8 men to our every 1 man.
Hawaii's going to turn into a military base.
I'm not really that worried about it. You know why? They're not familiar with this country. And not to mention, every gang in the country, which is probably pretty heavily armed, let's face it, would be like, oh yeah, motherfuckers, you're going to try to take over my territory? It would be urban warfare on a scale never seen before in human history.
And
not to mention our
civilians
are more militarized than countries' military.
We have gangs in this country that are reckless. You ain't go ahead. You know what? And China has to come through California. Good good fucking luck. That might as well be a steel wall of illegal immigrants
or they could come through Canada.
Didn't they get to Colorado? And,
dude, I don't. Well, yeah.
Canada would
Colorado's
roll
more
over.
in the center. They'd have to go through like Washington or Oregon.
Where were they parachuting into?
They got
in Red
red
Dawn?
ones.
That was the Midwest.
I think it was Oregon.
I think
Was
it
it
was
Oregon?
That was
I think
either Oregon or
Conquest
Washington.
didn't just stop
Yeah, I
because
think
of
it
World War
was-
II. I think like people realize like, what are you gonna do? Run the entire planet? That's a lot of work.
Don't even just.
It's a lot of
you
work.
run your country, I'll run my country. Fucking, let's not let these people blow up the world. That kind of shit's cool.
You know what the simple fact is? Like, so many people think there's going to be all these wars, but nobody can ever hold it when they try so hard.
Well, I'm just saying,
The
what
Nazis
would
could only
happen?
go so
Okay,
far
they-
because they burnt out most of their troops. They had to
Which is
find some way
exactly
to
what we've been doing for a decade now.
I'm
find a
just
way
saying
to
that
try to
there's
resupply. It's not physically possible. It's
There's
not physically
400
possible
million
to take
people
over the
in
entire
our
world.
country. You could
No,
turn
there's
us
not.
all into
Not
slaves.
by war.
350 million people in our country.
Okay, documented,
Japan's-
dickhead. I guarantee there's more.
Japan's no, dude. Fucking China's
you counted them.
standing
Oh, I forgot
army
you counted them.
is. Hang on, chaos. Google
I
this.
forgot. Your
Is
opinion
China's
reigns
standing army larger than the U.S. population?
Yep. At least
Yes.
4 times. I don't
Yeah.
even have to Google that. I already know that.
The only thing that we have that's supposed to be the best that I remember was our fighter pilots, the Air Force. That was like the best thing we had
What I'm
technology-wise.
saying is, it would turn into anarchy if they sent like 1 million troops into our, into our area. It would just be like,
I
what are you
still
gonna
don't think they'd make it through like L.A., dude.
I'm
Like,
saying,
I don't think they'd make it through Oakland, L.A., San Diego, San Francisco.
There'd
Well,
be a lot of
I
resistance.
guess what I'm saying is, what would be the point?
like,
It's
I
a better war is by getting a good deal.
Not to mention,
money-wise
if
than to
they
control
attack
everything yourself.
our country, I guarantee you'd see a mass migration of fucking cars heading fucking west. All sorts of veterans like, oh yeah, motherfucker! Wah! I'm doing 90 miles an hour down the highway trying to get to the West Coast.
You're talking about veterans. There'd be way more pickup trucks.
Well,
that
yeah,
truck
dude,
out
I'll
here.
fucking do that. I'd hop in a car, dude. Be like, oh, no.
And you know
I'm
what?
the
You'd
silent
probably
warrior,
also
like,
have police
I'm
too.
out.
You'd have police and sheriffs.
Toyota Priuses
You'd have
all
that
driving.
also.
It would, dude. It would be a reckless ass clog. The highway, like a highway that's
what I'm
never
saying.
used,
Like,
would be moving slow as fuck.
But what I'm saying is,
For
what are they
people
going
being like,
to
"Come
do?
on!"
Are they going to make like a line of people across the entire United States and sleep?
You
Like,
don't even need to. The gang members have already murked like half their army. We
I'm
just
saying
gotta
that-
take out the other half.
Even if there was a war, the war would only be going as long on as people who want to fight. Eventually,
Not to mention, if you're
we would be-
moving a
if we lost,
fleet
we'd just be
across
China,
the
but I'm pretty sure
ocean,
they're not going
we
to kill
have
every single
satellites.
person.
we'll see your fleet moving across the ocean. Be
That
like,
would take
hey,
time.
what's this? That's not good. Hey, we need to drop another Moab or 10 right over here.
Yeah. Bring
There
back
goes
the
your
bomb.
fleet. Now it's just the planes.
Use the Severanea bomb, the satellite, Severanea satellite, the Golden Eye.
Right.
Send out an EMP that'll take all their planes. And dissolve.
No, but that we
No, but they
probably
have
have
an
that
EMP
kind of
hard
technology.
No,
to do that.
see,
I said the Moab. That's a real bomb.
well, yes, it is.
The Golden Eye's
Uh,
real, man. The
yeah.
Golden Eye's real.
Back to this statement you made of they're not going to kill every single person that they can get a hold of. They'll try like hell. Look at what Hitler did. He tried to wipe out the entire Jew population.
Yeah.
Wait, did we just switch topics to Muslims? Because I'm all for it.
What is that? What would
No,
that be?
no.
What,
Oh, damn it! I always get shut down.
I'm just saying, like, with our war in the Middle East, we don't want to destroy a culture. We want to, get the ones that are honest and hardworking.
I don't really know, dude.
I think we're just there for oil.
I might be a
Yeah, we are just there
jackass
for
who
oil.
listened to 2 immigrants from a country who was Islamic run, who were political refugees because they wanted Islamic reform, and now they're diehard Christians.
You guys want to know why Desert
And
Storm
I can-
happened?
Tell you what, dude. if there was any culture in this world, even the random cannibal islands that still exist that you can't land on or go near, that'd be the one to get rid of.
Amazonia.
You guys want to know the real reason for this storm happening?
I want to know your reason.
The Bush family owns oil fields out there in the Middle East that were very, very, very close.
Halliburton.
To
Hillary Clinton got fucking $62 million from Syria.
Hang on.
For political contribution. Damn it.
Were very
What's that word? Come on,
yeah,
give her money.
Trump got contributions from Russia.
I'm not done here, Sal. Hang on.
Get contributions from Russia.
I'm listening to you, Chaos.
Okay. They own many oil fields out near Kuwait.
And a few poppy fields, too, just for the record.
Okay. When Iraq invaded Kuwait, that put their oil fields in danger. What do you think Bush said? Oh, fuck no, we're sending people over.
Drop the Twin Towers.
Okay. So Operation Desert Shield started. When Iraq said, fuck you, we're not leaving, Operation Desert Storm ensued. It was all to protect their oil fields, which got burned, by the way.
Yeah, that's how things go, though. Most of the time, it's always for money.
$4 and $5 a gallon.
Money
yes,
or
we've
power.
all watched that one video about 9/11.
Okay, then Afghanistan's response to us supposedly invading Iraq, and turning Iraq into a United States subsidiary, was to take out our Twin Towers, which I have my own views on who all was involved and why. And it wasn't just Afghanistan. Okay. But those Twin Towers fell. We're back over in Afghanistan and Iraq. There you have it. Oil was the main reason that Desert Storm started.
Yeah, it's money. Everything's money motivated. There isn't.
Wasn't
there's
Desert Storm
going
in
to
the
do
90s?
as a purely Samaritan type deal.
Yeah.
You mean Operation Iraqi Freedom?
No, I mean Operation Desert Shield. Desert Storm was my first tour. Iraqi Freedom was the second time we went over.
That was the first Bush, and then we went back.
Oh, he was talking about the first Bush.
I'm talking about H.W. Bush, not W.
Oh,
W.
You gotta clarify, bro.
We all figured it out, bro.
I forgot. They both started wars, dude. They both started wars.
Chaos is
in the same place. Chaos is saying that's for the same reason.
I forgot you were like fucking 15 years older.
So for everybody who listens,
I'm sorry.
That was the sound of Sal's mind getting blown.
Yes. Fucking gone. Just mute myself and be like, dirt. So I think I did too much beer.
I'm slightly perturbed because
Chaos just blew Sal's mind too completely.
He did. I fucking jumped. Yeah. It was when when Bush met Bush Jr. and I was like, "Oh shit,
new beer."
The similarities are so amazing."
It's like never in history before has a president's son become the president also, or has it?
Oh God! Don't let one of the other Trumps get in there.
Oh my God!
No,
No,
No.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm hoping to God there's a better Republican candidate in the next election.
Dynasty.
No,
hey, Rob.
But honestly,
we're gonna
I'm
hate
also
whoever,'s in there.
I'm kind of
with a passion.
dying to see how this whole Trump thing turns out.
Trump is gonna be
Hey,
a
Zodiac.
god.
Dude, I'm just
whoever's next is gonna make Trump look like a god.
Courage to blow his mind.
I 100% endorse this man. He's a great guy, a great friend. Well, I'll be like, no, we don't like him. If Trump endorses the next Republican Party, the Democrats are going to win for sure.
I doubt it.
No,
Your next presidential candidate.
You know the thing
Kid
is,
Rock.
It's really just television.
Kid Rock
Fuck,
is a
I
great
know.
guy.
That's making us hate these people so
Arnold
much.
Schwarzenegger.
Way more than they even need to. It's
Dude,
so
it's- I watch the
ridiculous.
shit my grandma watches, dude. The View. Shit
the
like
amount
Rocky
of
Mountain,
hate
man.
each
I
president
won't. I
gets
don't watch
is
it.
so
I come
real.
up to talk to her, and she's watching like The View.
Yep.
And they're just fucking going ham, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm like,
That's all they are though. They're gossip.
how is
But
how
people
is
say that shit
everything?
is
I watched some shit when they were the
Zodiac.
dude who ran over those fucking people.
We're no better. No, I'm not
We're no
saying,
better.
But we're not
Those
trying to
dudes.
pass ourselves off as a news source.
No,
I mean,
no.
the first thing I said when this stream started was,
Wait,
well,
The View is a
Road
news
Show
source?
won't shit.
The View
Pretty
claims
much.
to be a news
We might
source?
spit out some things that are true, but the rest of it is just us fucking being like, yeah, this is how I feel.
research the things that I put out there as facts. I have read at least
Anything.
one.
Okay, hang on. Everything I've said as a fact, you can look up. You
Sorry.
can go fuck yourself. Except for that whole fucking Bush scenario where I forgot what I was fucking. I didn't realize what was going
Except
on.
for where
The one
Sal
where I
got his
forgot where
time
there was a
wrong.
daddy Bush
Yeah.
who started a war at the same place as the other Bush.
Wait,
Oh, man.
George W. wasn't the one responsible?
No, in this case,
Fuck off.
there doesn't have to be only one. There's two.
But they both started wars in the Middle East, so get off my back.
We've had a lot of Bush in the White House.
Yeah, needed a little trimming.
Hey, no, not just Bush.
It's fucking awesome.
Right?
That
And now
needs
we
to be
gotta
on a
come.
fucking t-shirt.
Because
We need to crow show that.
common comedy.
Fucking, there's been a lot of Bush in the White House.
It was common comedy when
That
George
could happen.
W. Bush
I
was
could
in
make an
office.
I'm gonna fuck that. I'm gonna
Dick and
make
Bush
one of
in
those
the
shirts.
office.
I got a blue shirt right there. Nothing's on it. And a red shirt. Both of them are gonna have that fucking logo on them as soon as I can get it on there.
I got some T-shirts. I got some whiteout.
I'm sorry, what chaos?
I got some t-shirts.
Well,
I got nothing else to do.
I'm still waiting to say
I'm just saying it was common comedy practice back when George W. Bush was in office that people would actually say that they had Dick and Bush in the office. Because Dick Cheney was in office and then George Bush was president.
Fucking Dick Cheney killed somebody and they were like it was a hunting accident. I don't buy it. I think he had something on Cheney.
I think that one went over his head.
So I'm like slightly
off.
perturbed.
I know,
Go
dude.
all the way over.
Fuck
his
off!
head.
That's the two people I do know. Go fuck yourself. I was
Alright,
paying
guys.
attention
Alright.
this time.
Sal, you're flagged.
Next topic. Yeah, flag on Sal.
Oh,
So I feel like I'm a little perturbed because my daughter's preschool decided to just put pictures of her, like, oh, we have new toddlers in our class, and like put pictures of her and my, and this other student on Facebook without our permission. Like, I don't know if
No, that should have been a
You didn't
permission
sign the
deal.
form.
I don't remember signing any forms that said it's okay to put your kid on social media sites.
There was a release for my kid's school,
I don't remember getting
and
any.
for
You
his
might wanna
karate dojo
Actually
and
see that,
the summer camp that he went to.
Maybe you're.
You may
It's
wanna
pretty
ask
commonplace.
for
You might
certainly.
want to check the shit.
Look,
you
I'm
sign.
gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. My wife, we like this preschool, and I get it. It wasn't like these. It wasn't like my. It was just her drawing and stuff. But I just think that it's just like, what the heck, I didn't tell you could do that. Why don't you inform me? You're gonna go put pictures of my daughter on the internet. You know what I mean? That's like, if a pervert's gonna Google something, I would assume preschool would be a good start.
You mean
Yeah,
pedophile?
that's true. That's very true.
If a pedo, yeah, exactly, pedophile.
Pedophile.
Yeah, it's just like, well, obviously, now you set her up. Sorry, it's just that my daughter's so gosh darn cute.
Yeah. No, I get why you
I'll
don't
give
want
you
that
that.
though.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I get why you don't want that though, because that's personal to you. She's not really old enough to make up that kind of decision, and she could grow older and be like, why are my pictures? Why were they online when I was this young? Oh well, the school decided to do that. Well, what did you say about it? Well, I
tried to do that.
I didn't know what to say about it.
I originally did that with everybody. I said I don't want any pictures of my daughter online, and my birth mom posted one, and it was just like, I didn't tell her, so I was like, whatever. But I was kind of annoyed about it because it's just like, I just didn't want. I don't know. It's not that I'm necessarily scared for it, but like, you never know if like certain people be like, oh, well, I want to put you as a Gerber baby or something like that. I just don't want any of that attention for her. I'll let her decide if she ever wants to be some celebrity when she's old enough to make a decision.
Well, yeah, you're protective. I don't. That's a fatherly thing to do, and it makes sense. And you have every right to not want that, and you got every right to protest it. You want to protest that? Go ahead and say, hey, can you please take those pictures off?
To see. No, actually, ask to see where you signed the release and waiver form. If your signature's on it, not much you can say.
Like I said, it's just I would prefer to do it, but
you can say anything you want.
But like I said, I'm just gonna let it go. It's just easier because we like the school, so my wife doesn't want to cause confliction. So unless it gets overbearingly, obsessive, but right now it's fine.
Did you guys know they're changing the legal age to buy cigarettes?
To 21.
They already did that in my town.
Wow.
Oh, they haven't done it here yet. It's on the first.
They haven't done it here either yet, but California did.
On the first, it's here.
Why?
Illinois.
Because
honestly, they also need to change the legal age to join the military.
All right.
Well, they need to change the legal age. We need to fucking change the legal age of teens dying.
Everybody.
How about that?
Cigarettes do to you. If people.
I'm getting real tired of this. The government's job is not to protect us from ourselves. I'm serious.
That leads back to the original conversation.
From other people.
What the heck? Why is the government trying to like?
And our job is actually to protect our country.
No, let's see.
What are you worried that I'm going to rack up a medical bill that's going to go through my insurance or something that I'm mandated to have anyway?
Not anymore.
I'm going to say this, and please, no interruptions, okay?
What?
I'll mute myself.
The government is basically trying to play daddy to the American population. They're trying to say, hey, we're the big boss. We're it. That's what we say goes. Not realizing that in the Declaration of Independence itself, its first sentence says it all right there. We, the people of the United States of America. Okay. Not we, the government of the United States of America. The people run the country. Yeah. That's what they keep forgetting. That's what I got to say.
Well put, though. I agree with you. I think that this seems to be inevitable with every government. As the time progresses, eventually people start feeling this obsession that they feel like they're supposed to be a parent more than just a leader.
Like that needs. You can only be president for 8 years.
People die.
How come you can be a politician for like your entire life?
You shouldn't be obsessed with trying to save people's lives as a politician. People die.
Why do you make so much money? You're supposed to be a servant of the people, and you make like $200K a year.
I get it that you try to limit it, but there becomes a point where you can try to limit causing psychopaths, but creating unnecessary laws like seatbelt laws and stuff like that doesn't create psychopaths. Like, I just don't understand any of these things anymore.
Now,
you can't
here's one that's going to blow your mind.
And I am totally
Zodiac and anybody
totally
else who has
the seatbelt law. Like, it's my choice if I want to die or not.
Well, here's
by the way, my car has airbag.
Here's a new one that's going to blow anybody who has a child in school. That's going to blow their fucking mind. They're testing this out in
Bloody chaos. Go ahead.
Okay. They're testing this out in Texas.
It better not be drug tested.
They're bringing back in school swatting.
Good.
Okay.
Swatting.
Wait. Smacking the kid?
With a paddle on the butt.
Fuck yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
somewhat agree with that.
I don't even fucking care.
I got paddled.
They are told right now.
Me off because parents today are not allowed to swat their children anymore out of fear of going to jail. This is why the kids are dicks now.
You can smack your kid in Texas.
Okay, that's why kids are dicks today, because they're not getting the discipline.
Not in Texas,
that we got.
Good old boy.
However, okay, they're going to allow a school to discipline your child for you.
Well, that's true. That is. You know what? I get your point.
I've said this.
But you know what else?
Go ahead.
But this falls back like somewhat category of, you know, they're going to take your guns of this and that.
Are these Christian and Catholic schools?
Well, they already have more rights anyway.
Well, like if it's Christian and Catholic schools,
when I was in a Christian school when I was a kid, and I got paddled. I was in a fight with somebody, and we both got to the office, and we both got paddled.
Nope, my parents would never have allowed a paddle at school. They've told school flat out.
My mom taught it that school.
Get it at home.
My parents, I would have never allowed myself to have been paddled by someone who is not my fucking family.
No, yeah, I wouldn't.
Period. Like
I never got to that situation, but I would have never let it either.
Third grade. She put her hands on me. Fucking, I was. Doodling something, and I just didn't hear her because I was ADHD, and I was like, I got something to focus on. And then fucking she grabbed my wrist. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, let go of me or I'll dead.
Sal, I agree with you. Absolutely. I agree with you on that sense. I think the only time a teacher should be able to put physical force is if a teacher like tells the kid to go to like the office and the kid just refuses. But then again, I already said I've already had a solution with this. I've already said this 100 times. You guys probably already know.
Firearms in the classroom.
No.
Hell yeah.
Life alert. Two buttons right on around every neck. One button activates the principal. The principal immediately able to come. The other button activates the police.
Yeah, he is.
How about we just keep like 2 cops at every school? Or one cop. I don't even give a shit. Just one cop. Keep one there. When the students act up, the cop comes in, and now we're on an episode of Scared Straight.
Make it mandatory that the principal should have a cell phone that's able to contact every student's parent.
All right, guys.
Every student's parents in that phone.
How was it for you when you were younger, though? Who had the duty of getting the uncontrolled person to the principal's office or somewhere? Was it the maintenance guy? Was it the principal? What do you remember?
In the schools I was in, the teacher picked up the phone, called the principal down, and he came.
We had a couple tough-looking teachers that they would get in a group of 3, and it was pretty much like
where I went to school. It was a teacher and an assistant teacher, so like overall they had more mass than I did when I was shorty. So they were gonna win overall. So you could only get so crazy, except at recess. Oh yeah, first grade. Nope. Yep. Second grade. There was a forest right next to where we had recess, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go jump through the forest and climb some trees like Tarzan. Poof.
Can someone add on?
Teacher chased me through the woods and broke her ankle.
Oh man.
God.
Yeah.
But can someone elaborate on my idea? Do you not think that's just like the easiest idea for every school, for every teacher, just have a life alert system? 2 buttons, one to contact the principal and the other contact the police.
I don't know why they haven't had that.
Oh, yeah, but that principal can only be in one place.
Well, yeah, but okay,
you need like a security force depending on the school. Private school,
but the
probably
thing is,
not.
We're
Ghetto
looking
school,
at it like,
yeah.
But the thing is, we're looking at like the teacher should be in control of taking care of these kids, but really the values of the child.
The problem with that is,
but the thing is, the values of the child come from the family's home, from the parents. And if the parents
do you know what the problem
the parents aren't doing anything about it.
The schools came out with if you get spanked, tell me or call the police, because Because I was told that. And guess what I was told in response to my saying, I'll call the police on you? I got my ass whooped. And they were like, when's the cops going to come? Whack, 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 whack. Guess what? That shit sucked. I would never want to do that to my own personal kid. But I'll tell you what, it taught me a valuable fucking lesson.
All right, but here's my rule with spanking.
Your parents.
Here's my rule with spanking.
You're an adult, then you can be an asshole.
Seriously,
but if you're an asshole when you're a kid, you can get your ass whooped. So just
okay,
stop.
okay. Well, here was my solution. My oldest came one time, and he did something stupid. I just tapped the back of his head, and he's all, "You do that again, I'm going to call the cops."
Oh.
I looked at him. I said, I pulled the phone out of my back pocket, tossed it to him, and I said, "You better get to dialing, because by the time they get here, you're going to be a bloody pulp, and I'm going to give them a reason to take me away."
Right.
He just looked at me, and his mouth hit the floor like, holy fuck, he ain't playing. He just put the phone down and said, "No, I'm good."
That's the problem. Kids have too much fucking leeway nowadays. I forget who it was, a comedian. He goes, kids run the world. He goes, "You don't believe it?"
It was you, Sal. You were the comedian.
No, it was another dude. This is actually his show. He goes, "When I was a kid, I had to play with the kids of my parents' friends. Now, as an adult, I have to play with the parents of my kids' friends."
It is kind of a backwards rule. It feels like...
Tell me that's not true, as there's several parents in this fucking lobby right now.
Yep.
Well,
I dare you to tell me that's not true.
Dude, it feels like I've grown up, but yet I don't... It feels like I'm living in a society I don't feel like a grown-up.
Yeah, but that's part of society. I honestly do.
I feel like people just literally don't.
There are no.
They don't respect
what it is.
Anybody
what
our
it
age.
is.
Or
this group here, we can actually be ourselves. We don't have to put on a little show for anybody else. You know, I can just pretty much, catch Sal off guard and say, "Hey, Sal, fuck you." He'd say it right back to me. You know, but no feelings.
Both of you.
Okay, see? No feelings are hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, both of you guys right in the face.
It's just right where we can be ourselves and be comfortable.
Is it weird that all day at work I kept telling people, "I'm coming for you. You're next."
Yeah, a little bit.
All day, dude. I literally just kept staring at people. "But you got a problem?"
Man, they're gonna get you on hostile working.
Sorry, I was
seven people said to me, "Why do you sound like Batman?"
Were you trying for a Batman kind of theme day?
Yeah, I was just trying for weird. No, here's my opinion about spanking, though. Spanking is a great solution when it comes to protecting the child from getting hurt worse.
Yep.
I think it could. It's definitely the last
resort,
ditch effort.
It's a protection of basically saying
you got to try to use words first more than anything.
I think a good shoe tossed works pretty good too when you're an asshole.
Fucking chocolate.
Obviously, none of you grew up in a Mexican household because.
Bullshit! I had a buddy who grew up in a Mexican household.
Hey,
and he had
that sandal flying across the house at somebody's head. Okay.
Yeah,
that's where I
had a book wing at me. I had a lot of things winged at me, actually.
Yep.
Got hit by the belt a lot.
Solid objects.
Shut up. All right, but seriously, there are other ways to discipline your kid, and I don't just mean by physical. I'm saying showing severe sadness. Just act depressed after your kid did something wrong. Really, really makes them feel bad. They have feelings. They will feel miserable that they've made you feel so miserable because of their actions. It works. It really does genuinely work.
The
silent treatment works too.
My kid, dude, we're buddies, man, and you just really let me down.
Yeah, make yeah.
You wouldn't have to dodge stuff if you weren't in a male strip club.
My boys get really pissed off when I give them the
$1, you know.
They hate it.
Yo, like when it comes to dinner time, just cook a really crappy dinner and then just like don't even talk about it. It's like, this is what we're having tonight. You know, I'm just really upset.
Yeah, right. Like that motherfucker's gonna eat half the stuff I cook.
You know? What are we having tonight?
I made some delicious fajitas tonight. He had like fucking chicken nuggets.
Yo, my boss made me some freaking Cajun trout. So good.
How old's your fucking kid now, bro?
12.
12?
I was really? 12-year-old not like fajitas.
He wasn't down with fajitas? Damn, dude, that was like 10. Actually, that's because the first time I had a fajita, I was 10. I was like, this is fucking... Why have we been eating tacos? It's so much better.
Yeah, fajitas is that kind of thing where you can cook them really amazing, and when they're really
like
amazing,
fucking cheap ass chicken. It was steak fajita.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mix steak and chicken unless you're a real meat lover.
Well, no, you usually have steak or chicken with fajita.
I know. I mixed them.
Oh no. I got a hard enough time just digesting peppers.
What's the name of that one? What's the name of that one Spanish type meat that's got the bones? Is it costilla? Like the bones. You can see the bones. They're thinly sliced. I guess you can see like the ribs, like they're little circles.
Chaos.
The ribs are
chaos.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I'm thinking.
They look like strips of bacon, almost like really thick strips of bacon. But you
the
can
only
see
thing that I can think of that's thinly sliced
carnitas.
No,
it would be similar.
Carnitas.
The one thing that I can think of that's thinly sliced is like almost a steak. Would be carne asada.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. No, it's not carne asada.
What's the translation of that?
It's not chimichanga, but it's like fluata.
There is no translation. What am I talking about?
That's like seasoned flank steak. That's
isn't that the fluata? Isn't that like the almost cigarette rolled shape?
What are Brazilian nuts called in Brazil?
Nuts.
Good job, guys.
All right, if we're gonna go completely off topic now,
we've been off topic.
I know, right?
We've been off topic for the last half hour.
You said we're going off topic, so I was just prepared for it.
Well, that's our job. Like anyone who listens to us and likes us, I guarantee likes the fact that we are random.
This is the Crow Show. We will hit the topic every
when
so
we
often.
will feel like it.
Stay off.
What are you talking about? We finished the topic like in half hour.
Costilla de ternera.
What do you think would happen, Trigger, if they said you can put hot or guns in your state of Wisconsin?
I heard, what if hot or guns, and then Chaos kept coughing or something.
Okay,
sorry, man.
What would meet yourself like I do? What do you think your state would do if they were like, pick one, guns or marijuana?
I have no idea. I don't.
I know what I'd do. I'd be like, fuck marijuana, dude. I'd rather shoot shit.
I don't.
It's fun.
I haven't actually done any at all. I've smelled some at some concerts.
I know you. Okay, listen,
but
dude,
I don't know anybody else that. I don't really know anybody else that does it, or at least nobody that would talk to me about
it. I guarantee. How many friends do you have?
I got a few here.
He's like, you guys.
Not too many.
Did you say a few?
Yeah.
A few?
Yeah.
Trigger, go outside more. You need to socialize.
It doesn't work.
You need to try.
People don't like
the things that I like is not exactly the things that most people are into.
I have more friends than I can remember names. I used to do
fucking
first
pretend
name
that you're interested in things that they like.
I used to do first name and their first initial.
Sometimes being friends is like dating. Like you just have to pretend that you like that.
People do it with me every week.
You're absolutely right, and that's what I like. I know people. I guess I would have called them friends when I played pool a lot, but It's really just...
Were you a jackass?
Well, the thing is, if they beat me, then they'd have no respect for me. But if I beat them, then they hate me because I beat them. So
Trigger
it's
is
kind of a
not
love-hate scenario.
Trigger's actually not like a braggy winner, because he definitely whooped my ass when he played pool.
Okay, well,
but he wasn't a.
You mean in real life?
Trigger sucked.
Oh, okay, that's way different.
I was drinking when I was around BC.
Real life is way different, dude. Because Trigger is a complete braggy winner in fucking video games. Oh, look at that. On top again for the 3rd time in a row.
Well,
hey,
look at that.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for myself because nobody else will do it. So when it comes to games,
dude, I always say good job, but half the time I go to say good job, you beat me to it.
You never do.
You beat me to it.
You never do.
You see it before I do, so
I don't brag.
Say it.
I don't brag.
Hey, that's good. This should be live.
Oh man!
And now for the airing of grievances.
The whole last part of the episode's all about me, I guess. Okay. Thanks.
No.
Thanks for putting me on the spot there.
Finally, the roast.
No, we're going back to guns.
The roasted Trigger.
Zodiac.
I think we beat that horse to death already, man.
Zodiac. State.
What? Massachusetts.
So
what do you think would happen? Hey, I was asking a question, jackass.
I don't care about your question.
I don't care about your answer.
I wasn't going to answer your question. You don't care about
what
Zodiac's
do you
answer?
think would happen in your state if they were like, we're going to take away your guns or we're going to take away your pot? Black market.
Oh yeah, black market. Definitely. I mean, that's already going to happen in my state, because my state fucking just upped the taxation on recreational pot. When we eventually get it, it's been a year now, we still can't do it.
What? That makes and they already upped the tax?
We are allowed, yeah, we're allowed to have it.
No fucking
We're allowed
sense.
to cultivate and grow our own and share with friends, not sell. And
that's yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let me share with you, bro, for $5.
They already upped the taxes to the point where now you're looking at a 20% tax on buying a pot.
And it's
so wait, the
standard
taxes
prices
are higher,
plus
taxes
tax
are higher on one thing than another.
Yeah,
dude, so they're just making people be like, yeah, well, fuck your fucking pot shops,
like
dude,
I said,
all
that's gonna do. It's
how is that
again because
taxation without representation?
Our legislation didn't want pot.
Yo, you need to dump that. You need to dump that pot in the harbor, bro. You need to do it right now.
Ours is voting, dude.
We totally should, man.
Illinois, dude, pounds of pot in the harbor.
What the hell are they gonna call that one, man? The
party. Yo, you'll be fucking legend.
The Boston Weed Party.
The Boston Weed Party.
There you go.
You will be legend.
I'm gonna
you hashtag that shit.
I'm gonna start
I guarantee it. You will be legends.
Okay, well. I guess.
The Boston Weed Party.
Oh my God.
2017. When did the Boston Tea Party even take place? It's like
one of my other
years
ago.
Like
1775 or something.
Long time ago.
Just before the fucking
Revolutionary War.
Yeah, I can't say that word right now. I am
73. Good guess though.
Listen, officer. There is no blood in my alcohol system.
Listen, officer.
So Sal's tongue just didn't come through customs on that one.
Didn't make it.
The British tea dumped in Boston Harbor $18,000 of Boston tea.
Okay, so you have to do the equivalent of what that is now.
That's a lot.
That's probably what it is now.
Shit, that'll just be like 2 or 3 kilos.
It's fucking tea.
Whatever the price of tea was back then, the price of weed
it's
is
not
now.
Saffron,
right,
bro.
That's like a case of Lipton tea. That's not that much.
Okay, but you got to make it look epic, like that.
But we're not talking about using tea. We're talking about using pot, which is already hard enough to come by.
I know. I'm just
you know how
I'm
many
just
butts
giving you
don't
a visual
jumping in
comparison.
after saying pot?
Somewhere to go with that.
Okay, so it'd roughly be around $530,000.
I'll see that. It's a better amount.
Damn, yeah, that's. I don't think anybody's gonna want to give up that kind of weed.
Well, you know, come on,
would
man.
make a hell of a
People start-
Donate for the cause, man. Donate.
Hey, dollar.
I mean,
they'll throw $1 in there. You know, everybody donates $1. I'm sure you can find 500.
What's funny is
followers.
they threw the tea overboard. Wouldn't it have just been easier to burn down the ship?
Yeah, listen.
But
According to the Bureau of Labor
Like,
Statistics,
seriously.
the dollar experienced an average inflation rate of 1.08. Prices in 2016 are 2,854% higher than the prices in 1700.
2000?
Yeah. So basically,
It's about the last
they're last,
like probably more than that. I think.
They
When
ride-
the Federal
they ride it
Reserve come into fucking
they ride it on this really small little tax increase, and your tax increase is huge. You better riot.
13, 1912,
Roughly
That
about
is
there.
correct.
They had to,
somewhere around there.
Thank you. You always got that. You always got that reference.
Right, somebody had to.
You knew that was straight from Billy Madison, bro. Right? You did know that's from Billy Madison, right?
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it.
I love that movie. I use that movie to play in my head in the last 2 hours of work to get me through the day. I just start the movie in my mind in the beginning and run it right through till the end.
Oh, I'm sure you like running a lot of things through to the end.
Ew.
Running and riding.
I couldn't help it.
just not going there.
When Sal gets drunk, he seems to think of me naked a lot. Tries to
I know, right?
No, it's just all the special innuendos. I'm like, they'd be funny. I become Beavis and Butthead, essentially.
No, you can't be both. You got to be one or the other.
Yeah.
No, but listen, bro. I'm like Vegito.
I got game cast.
Combination of the two.
God, if I hear Sal utter out, "Hey, baby, I'm out."
No, that won't happen.
All right, boys. We should probably wrap this up. We are far off topic.
Back to guns and freedom.
Cool.
So basically, we're just saying you should let us smoke pot, and you shouldn't take away our guns.
No,
and
basically
let
what
us
we're
mind our own
saying
fucking
is
business.
if you're gonna take away someone's guns for smoking pot, you need to take them also away
my
for
state doesn't even
antidepressants
so I don't
and
care.
fucking opioids.
Yeah. If you're taking
Any
form of an opiate,
mind-altering
that's far more addictive
drug.
than marijuana.
That is
And it's
actually
fuck you up.
I think that you shouldn't be allowed to have a gun on you if your alcohol content is over 0.05%. If you have a gun on you and you're legally intoxicated,
You should fucking go to jail.
You go to jail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a
Why not?
DUI.
Even if you have a concealed carry.
Actually, I think it should be worse than a DUI. Because I'll tell you what, I could do, maybe. It depends on the car. If it's an old car, I could probably do a lot of damage. But if it's a new car, I'm going to hit a few people, the airbags going to go off.
And if that's the case, I don't think if you're getting this license in Hawaii to not, let's not just talk about guns. Let's talk about knives, swords, anything that could. You know what? If you have a marijuana license, you shouldn't be allowed to purchase matches at it. Let's just drop them down like they're lower than 18.
A golf club will fuck you up.
Like a lighter, a golf club. Oof. Now we're getting,
a driver, whack right to your temple.
Basically
Guess
what they're saying
You're
is if
probably dead.
If you smoke marijuana, you are a criminal, and you're going to do other crimes. That's what they're basically saying. You're going to commit crimes.
Based
Yeah,
on
this is
false
predictive.
stat.
All this was
95%.
It's so easy that you guys write it up. Dude, it's like the world just lives for this. They make things just to make you angry. That's what this whole thing was for.
See, all this was...
Yeah, you personally.
Agreed.
all it was for Hawaii was a campaign to tell those people out there, hey, You got a choice.
It's a government test.
It's a government test. That's what it is.
We're
government
giving you
test.
medical marijuana, but you have to give something up in return.
Dude, what? It's like that's kind of rude.
You know what?
Like,
Let's
they'll be
double
like,
check.
look, they gave it up.
Let's
they
do
need
research. Let's do
They were
research
like, fuck
on
my
Alaska.
gun, I'll give it to my wife.
We need
How
to do
about this?
research on Alaska and see if they have
Make
another
it
part of the controlled
recreational
experiment.
in Hawaii, and then tell the citizens to give up their guns. I guarantee they'll be like, nope. I'll just not go buy pot. How about that? From your vendor.
Or I'll just go back to buying it illegally off the streets.
Well, that's what I meant by saying, or your vendor.
Oh, I don't know what you meant. But anyway, yeah, we need to look into Alaska and see if there's like a control up there.
Subject change by Infamous. Ha! You're the dummy now.
Maybe Alaska's like being like, oh, you need to own a gun if you're gonna have a marijuana license. Like, we need to see if there's another
Pretty
side
much,
of it.
dude. If you have a marijuana license, you should have armed security around your fucking marijuana growing.
How's that gonna work to like marijuana business owners? It's like you can't have a gun and protect all this marijuana. And
Right. So one guy walks in with a 9 and he's like, give me all your shit. And you're fucked because you don't have a gun to be like, oh, okay, bow. Or anything.
Sal, you do a lot of bowing before you just do a lot of like, get out of here, I have a gun. Like, you know, you can.
Why would? Yeah. So okay. So he has. Hang on, real quick. Let's go through the logic of that statement. He has a gun drawn on you. Before you can get to your gun, because you're not expecting some crazy ass motherfucker to run.
Doesn't matter what kind of gun you have. You're already fucked.
Shut the fuck up. You're gonna go. You're gonna try. You're probably gonna have that gun in an area where you can actually shoot it and hurt that person in an area where they can't.
I know what
see.
you're thinking.
You
Did I bring any
mostly
bullets
shoot
to this
them.
gun? Well, I
But-
did.
No, I'm not.
You shouldn't feel lucky.
You're fucking
I came
retarded.
prepared.
You said you're gonna. No. Don't interrupt.
I have ninja stars, and that's all I need.
Okay, that might honestly that would probably be a better weapon than a gun. You just walk in and ninja star the people in the fucking place.
Fuck yeah!
By the time the people realize what
have to really know what you're doing with those, though. Like you just, you don't want to just own ninja stars. You want to know how to use them.
Yeah, you need to be a legitimate ninja. But if you're a fucking ninja, you walk in, you could.
I don't think ninja star would kill anybody immediately
ninja
unless you
stars,
got
that
him in the
would
jugular.
be good for anybody. Like I would just be walking in, and be like, "Yeah, fucking throw ninja stars around."
Dude, you hit someone in their face with a ninja star, they're done.
First ninja star you throw, you just miss completely and hit some innocent. And it's just like, ah!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
like,
really
it's not gonna
hurts.
work out
Ow!
well.
You know the thing is, the hard thing is if you take it away, still people will improvise. There'll be blow darts. People will use ninja stars. They'll
go back to the
swords.
like,
They'll go to bats. They'll go to
Carlito's Way.
Bow and arrow, dude.
He made.
Bow and arrow.
Guy
crossbow.
walks in. You got a security guard in the back with a drop screen that just it's a mirror that reflects everything. It's a double screen mirror, yeah, that drops down into the wall. Dude with a bow and arrow right behind it. Screen goes back up.
I'm gonna get one.
That
of
would
those.
be fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna get one of those knives that Billy Russo had in The Punisher, where you just like smacks people with.
They actually make those now, dude. It's a they actually make fucking
now
style
like they
All right,
didn't
don't
make
tell
them
me any
before.
more about the Punisher because I'm still getting through it. I'm more than
No,
halfway.
dude, this was the fucking movie, goofball.
Oh, the movie. Okay.
No,
it was the knife when he spent all that time working on a badass car, and then it got broken in 5 minutes. And he used a little fucking ballistic knife to kill. You don't ever bring a knife to a gunfight, bro.
Yeah, I thought we were wrapping it up.
I'm gonna mute this guy.
Boop. Reminded me, Sal. You just started talking. We were supposed to wrap it up.
Fuck off. Fuck you, Infamous. I hate you.
Sorry, I make my own jokes.
Just admit it. Just
they're more funny to me than anybody else, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah, they are.
Just do a big.
It's because I'm the only one who's smart enough to get them, you bunch of fucking peons.
Yeah, bullshit. They're just not funny.
Oh, I'm on a roll tonight.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking mail a pile of shit to you. I swear to God, just send me your address.
Do what you want.
So I guess that's good for tonight.
Yeah, that's good. We're good. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know how we got.
We should probably
all over
roll
the place,
credits
but I think we covered.
Pooping in the box.
Are you gonna leave me last? You think I don't watch the show where I see how my name comes up as like an Australian or something in the show, and I'm the last person, like in different color, like segregated?
Well, yeah, it's because you're a different color.
It's because you're fucking weird.
I was wondering when you were gonna notice that. It took you.
It just seemed like a direct blow, man.
4 months.
I was just kidding with you.
I was just being racist.
A little below the belt. Try to keep the gloves up.
Hey, I was asking what everybody
just wrap it up already, man.
Trigger, roll credits.
roll credits, man.
Can you hear us? We're devolving.
I think Trigger might have dropped out again.
All right.
We're devolving into random banter.
Guys, great show. That was a good work.
Hey,
yeah.
So this is sowsauce signing off, or sowsauce.
I usually do the outro.
Signing.
Great show. Great
What'd
show.
You say?
It was great. It was the greatest show ever. It was the best.
Oh man.
Couldn't have had a better
show.
All right. Well, that was crazy, but maybe somewhat informative.
You sound more like the mayor of The Simpsons.
I know, right? That was more Quimby than
yeah. I was trying to think of his name, Quimby. Good work.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know what else to say here.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we covered the topic like
it's convenient.
So many different ways, so many different angles. But I don't know if we ever talked about it directly.
Based on one little article that we read.
I know, right? I read more.
I think Zodiac talked about the article we were talking. Yeah, we did cover it, but
I didn't even read that one. I don't even know.
All right. Well.
Yeah, so I guess catch us next week when we'll talk about
they took her
Twitters.
Sorry.
They took her gerbs.
Sorry, something about Twitter. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, so follow us on the Twitters, on the Zodiac, or just look for The Crow Show. It'll come up.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, The Crow Show, or at The Real Crow Show.
Yep. So...
you can find me on the YouTubes Saturday nights for Six Pack Saturday when my internet decides I can do it.
Mm-hmm. So probably this Saturday.
And then, yeah, Crow Show proper is going to be on Trigger's channel.
Yep. And, yeah, sorry we haven't been on every single week lately. It's sort of been a interesting holiday. So, I don't know. If anything, we're at least on every other week. So, there's that.
Most weeks.
Yeah, most weeks we've been on every week, but
we get on when there's a topic that's interesting to talk about.
Yeah, that's too.
Or when we actually get to talk to each other, because certain people in our group don't have social media, and it gets very difficult to. Sorry, go ahead. Never mind. It's not the time or place.
I don't care, but yeah. Anyways, so probably next week we might be on. And I don't know what kind of topic we'll have by then, but we'll discuss it amongst ourselves. And, you know, we'll see if Sal approves of it. And if not, then we'll pick a different topic. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, it was a pretty good night. Thanks, everybody, for tuning up and watching all the way through. As Zodiac just said, you can catch us on my channel here, VeracityTrigger. And so, yep. So that's all I got. So I guess we will see you later.
Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and be sure to subscribe and like and all that stuff, like everybody else says. So, bye-bye.